of thinking about running before he had the football.
We thought the rookie safeties and the rookie defensive backfield would hurt Richardson and Cahoon, just 6 catches between them. Calvillo screens it out for Coburn. He's the first man, still going. Coburn down to the 52-yard line of the BC Lions. And he is tripped up there by Corey Banks.
The key block on this play comes from the left tackle, Josh Burke, number 59. Does a good job cutting down the defensive end, gets his hands down, gets him out of the way, and opens up the passing lane. Down goes Brent Johnson. Right there's the passing lane that Anthony Calvillo wants for the screen to Avon Coburn. Big Josh Burke from the Windsor, Ontario area. One of the best offensive tackles in the Canadian Football League.
First down from the 52-yard line. Calvillo, out he goes. That's dropped by fullback Kerry Carter.
Kerry Carter, usually a reliable receiver for Calvillo out of the backfield. Going to release from the backfield, coming left to right on your screen, out into the flat. Wide open. Much like Brian Bratton a couple plays ago. Unable to squeeze the ball. Look on Calvillo's face says it all.
3 drops by the Alouette receivers tonight. Second down. Calvillo with time. And he finds Carter this time, but it's a gain of just 4 yards. That'll leave him well short of a Montreal first down. And Calvillo looking at the sidelines.
Great matchup here between Josh Burke and Brent Johnson. 2 of the league's top Canadians over the last few years. Good physical battle.
Elimimian made the tackle. Duval will come on to punt. Dante Marsh back deep to receive along with Robert Jordan. Duval aiming for the corner. Marsh takes it at the 12. And gets up to the 20-yard line, which is where the BC Lions will have the football when we come back. Vancouver native Shea Emery hoping to change his luck here in his hometown. Here's Farhan Lalji with more.
Yeah, Gord, Shea Emery played his high school and college football here. He loves coming back home to play, but playing in front of big groups hasn't always been so kind to him. He did buy 26 tickets for friends and family for this game, including his parents, Greg and Patty, who are here tonight. But he said that every time he had done that in the past, his team lost, especially in big games. It changed finally during last year's Grey Cup. He hopes that's a sign of things to come. He had other friends and family that bought big groups of tickets. He said he didn't want to hear about it till after the game was over.
First down for the Lions from their 21-yard line. Printers over the top looking for G. Roy Simon, but the only man there was safety Etienne Boulay. So for a rare time, G. Roy Simon and Casey Printers were not on the same wavelength.
They need to find their way back to the way they finished the first half. The Lions line up in double tight end formation. Jerome Messam and Jamal Lee. The fullbacks line up as tight ends. They were the receivers downfield on this one. But as you said, ultimately nobody near that football.
And a bump by Emery on Printers at the end of the play. Here comes the blitz. Printers offloads to Paris Jackson, and he was wrapped up immediately by Etienne Boulay at the 26-yard line. Gain of 5. It will bring up third down for the Lions. Casey Printers remains in the game, and you saw him get shaken up on their earlier drive. And last week, after pulling his quad, he said he could have come back into play. He was overruled by the BC medical staff. And got the sense that maybe they were wondering tonight as well if he could continue.
Less than 100%, but he feels he's not going to make it worse, so he wants to play.
Bouncing snap, but McCallum gets a good kick away. Maypray at the 45. There's a flag down, as at the 30-yard line there was a little confrontation between Montreal's Marc-Olivier Brulette and Jason Araki. We'll see which way this goes. Brulette was on top. It was 3rd and 5.
Holding. Montreal, number 10. While the ball was in the air, we'll go back 10 yards from where it was caught. First down.
So the Alouettes will maintain possession.
Well, Marco Briette takes his matchup with Jason Araki very seriously here on special teams, scoring the takedown and the pin, trying to avoid letting BC's number 45 get in on yet another special teams play.
So the Alouettes will start first down from their 35-yard line. Early release by Watkins, and Calvillo's looking for him. Hand fighting down the field, and the pass is knocked away by Ryan Phillips, and a flag comes down. I thought Watkins was about 5 yards down the field on his release before the ball was snapped, and then they throw the flag on Phillips. It would be a 48-yard penalty if it's pass interference on Phillips.
Pass interference. BC number 21. The first down at the point of the foul.
Well, Ryan Phillips did well to get back into position to make this play. Kerry Watkins lines up as a slot on this play. He's the inside receiver. Uses that run up, his motion, to attack the line at full speed. Phillips did a good job getting his head around, but that contact, that hand fighting prior to, earned him the flag.
Over on first down, inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Solomon Elamimian there on the stop, along with Jeremy Gibbs. 211 yards and penalties in this game. And strangely, BC has taken more penalties this season than any other team in the league, uncharacteristic of a Wally Buono coach team.
But maybe characteristic of a very young BC Lions team.
Critical 2nd and long here. Calvillo, here comes the rush. Fires it down to Watkins, and the ball is dislodged as it arrived by Dante Marsh. And once again, the Alouettes are turned away, as Damon Duvall will come on to try a field goal to draw them within 3.
Anthony Calvillo's just looking for a quick hitter to Kerry Watkins. Couple steps forward and then working down the line. Big hit by Marsh, but this one was dropped before Dante Marsh even got there.
Duvall from the 33-yard line. The fans in BC rattling these temporary seats. And Duvall puts it through, so the Alouettes chip away, now down 3 in the 3rd quarter.
Gets after opposing quarterbacks. People thought those numbers might drop when Cam Wake departed before last season, but seems like whoever gets in there gets the job done.
I miss Juwan Armour and Avon Colburn going at it. Need more of that. And there's carry for Jamal Robertson, and a loss of at least 4 yards in the play, so the running game has not been much of a factor for the BC Lions tonight. Robertson, one of 7 backs who rushed for over 1,000 yards last year in the CFL. There's Jacques Chapdelaine, the offensive coordinator for the Lions.
Just trying to get everybody on the same page here offensively. The Lions haven't been that committed to the run.
They only had 12 rushing yards in the Eastern Final last year against Montreal. Now, part of the problem was they were down so early. The game was 31-11 Montreal at the half. Printers for the first down marker. He's got G-Roy Simon, and Simon is a first down for the Lions.
Well, G-Roy Simon continues to go to work on this Montreal secondary. Just a quick out route. He's got his wide out to that side, clearing things out for him.
Nice drawing, Dwayne, and you'd like to find out how you can create your own plays. Go to NissanArmchairHero.com. I went on today and drew it up just for you. Fullback dive. Jamal Robertson can't hang on. Ball loose, and it looked as though his teammate Damari Duckett was able to recover. And now, oh dear, we've got a streaker. We'll spare you the embarrassment.
I think we're sparing him the embarrassment.
Just like Empire Stadium of old.
Back to the matter at hand. Clearly a fumble. The ball was stripped early. Jermaine Duckett. Terrific job by the big left tackle to get on the rock.
So Robertson was taken down by Guzman. Well, Fan was taken down by a gaggle of security. We'll cover him up and show him off the field.
Remember on the show Friends, they used to have that one guy that lived in the next apartment building, ugly naked guy? Yeah, that was him.
If you're going to do that, go to the gym for a month or so. Do some crunches. All right. While we were away, gain of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Leon in the short yardage offense. And he'll once again fight his way ahead. Should get the first down. He was thrown back at the end of that by John Bowman. So Lule does his thing. .145 to go. The clock running here in the 3rd quarter. Could the Montreal Alouettes lose their 10th straight in the regular season in Vancouver? This is a team that has gone to the Grey Cup 7 times in the last 10 years. But for whatever reason, can't win here. In fact, in Edmonton last week won for the first time in 4 years. Well, look at the spot. Just got it. At what point does Mark Trestman become concerned?
I don't know that Mark Trestman's ever a guy who really expresses concern publicly, but I suspect that his players have already heard privately of his concerns.
Well, you knew it was a big win last week in Edmonton, coming back from 11 points down in the 2nd half. On first down, Printers fires. It's complete for a first down, as he's got Derek Armstrong for a pickup of 11.
Good protection once again from the young offensive line, sliding to their left. Printers steps up and delivers, and this is what G. Simon talked about with Farhan Lalji at halftime. Being decisive with that football. Casey Printers determining where he's going, throwing the football with some authority. Big difference from what we saw at the start of this football game.
First down from the 44-yard line. Screen is set up, and Printers drops it off. Caught there by Jamal Lee, and Lee down to the 20-yard line. Shea Emery got a hand on Jamal Lee, who makes his first catch of the year and gains 24 yards.
Oh, the secret weapon, Jamal Lee. Bishop's product slips out here from right to left. Pretends he's going to block, gets lost in a little bit of traffic. G. Simon to the left does a terrific job blocking downfield. Receivers, it's not just about what you do when the football's coming to you, it's what you do when it's going to your teammates as well.
First down from the 20. Back to the ground, Jamal Robertson. Gerald Brown got in early on him. Football comes loose, and the Alouettes are saying they have it, but the play was blown dead. Mark Trestman's had one unsuccessful challenge here in the 2nd half, and the Alouettes are saying they